Oh, well, I'm struggling way too much.
Do you want me to leave the room?
No, I don't want you to leave the room. It's just difficult because I don't really understand what I'm trying to say. I don't understand how to relay it to other people in an effective way on my own. I can have a one-on-one conversation about it, but I actually can't talk about it here, right now. So I'm going to try my best. It ain't going to go very far, but we'll do what we do. A concept that I was thinking of, and I've been debating in my head for quite a long time, is the subject of truth. What is true? What is truly true? No one knows what's truly true. That's the problem. A schizophrenic man, he can sit there and tell you that he hears voices in his head, and that is true. It's true to him. It's not true to me. It's not true to you. So what is truth? Truth is our way of trying to perceive reality. And we hardly ever get it right. We, most of the time, never get it right. How often are you truthful to yourself? You're truthful to your loved ones, your friends, about what really matters? I know there's been a lot of times with myself where I didn't want to accept the truth, so I didn't. And then you go off and you lie to people. You perceive it to be true because you haven't understood it yet. That's the biggest thing, is understanding. One thing that's hard to understand, the hardest thing to understand comes from other people. You spend all of your days, every waking second, with someone else, maybe a group of people. You don't know what you're doing wrong. You never will, unless they tell you. All you're doing is reacting and living. Something happens, you react, you do, you move on, you forget. I know the countless times I forgot the washing up, and I know countless times that my brother-in-law's had a fucking massive go at me for it. It's not my fault, I'm not doing it purposely, I've just forgotten. And everyone does it. He could sit there having a go at me for not doing it, and I'm sitting there in my head thinking, I've done it all. I've done all the washing up. And I come downstairs and I realise actually I've missed one tray that he deems is wash upable, and I deem it as it's too hot to put away right now. But when I come back downstairs, I'm chucking it in the cupboard because I can't be asked to deal with it. So truth is different to everyone. It's all truth. Truth is not true. Truth is never true. Truth is how we perceive the world to be in our own realities. If one thing that I've always felt, one of the most important things in life is to make sure that you know who you are, because the only conception of reality that you have, even sometimes when it's wrong, is that you exist. I can't tell if my girlfriend exists. She could be a robot. She could be anything. We could be living in the Matrix. Probably not. That'd be a bit stupid. But she can't prove I'm real. I can't prove my mother's real. I can't even prove my dog's real. Like, it's there, but I'm perceiving all of these things as what I call and identify as reality. It could be, it could not be. I could be schizophrenic. Everyone could be made up. Do you know what I mean? It's just all a bunch of bollocks at the end of the day. Everything is a bunch of bollocks. And so when you get into an argument with someone over something so little and so pedantic, what's the point in getting upset about it? What's the point in taking it personally? What's the point in listening to what they're saying, getting upset and angry in your own head, trying to understand everything that they're doing wrong towards you when you don't know? I don't know. You don't know. No one fucking knows. Our truth is what we perceive to be true, and none of it's even real. There's nothing in your head that you can pick up as completely factual when you've never heard of it before. There's nothing new. There can never be anything new. Everything new is an idea made from an old idea. It's something new. It's driven from something else. For you to sit there and think that you know everything and that you know the truth and you speak gospel because you've made it in your little world up here, you can't. I can't. No one can. And it's annoying. That's the biggest thing, is it's actually jarring. It annoys me so much having to debate people that just believe within their hearts that they are right about everything. If you've ever had an argument with a narcissistic person, you'll know what I mean, because it's absolute bollocks. It's like clawing chalk in your teeth whilst holding your nutsack upside down trying to split open a banana. Do you know what I mean? It's a whole load of nonsense and it's never worth it. They are so set in what they believe to be true that you can't change their mind, and trying to change someone else's mind is just absolutely pointless. You can't change anyone else unless they're trying to change. There's no point in it. No, you wouldn't want someone to force you to change and be different if you didn't want to do it. How could you put that upon someone else? That's just not fair. Morally speaking, why would you do that if you wouldn't want someone else to do it? It's sort of something that I've tried to live by for a little while now. I say maybe a year. But I started to understand what I know isn't everything. What you know isn't everything. What he, she knows isn't everything. Everyone's trying the best they can. We're all brought up in our own environments, our own little worlds, and that's all we know. And everyone's trying to get past each other, trying to move forward in life, trying to be bigger, be better, be this, be that. Chill out, mate. Everyone's trying to do that. There's no point putting other people down in order to do that. I think people are the greatest resource we have. We should do as much as we can by the people we want to be by. And there are people in life that you're going to meet and you're going to think, actually do one, fuck off. You are the most annoying person I've ever met and I never want to be around you ever again. And that's fair enough. They might not like you. You can't force yourself to like someone. Just like you can't force someone to like you. It all comes down to interests, wants, needs. Everything that you want to build around. If there's someone around you that you don't want to build around, don't do it. Don't force yourself into something you don't want to see in the future, because you're just going to make yourself unhappy. And happiness is the key.